Good morning. We are so tired today. We are dragging. We kept saying all morning, like, we know we're gonna feel good when we're out, but oh my gosh, we're so tired getting ready. Just draggy. So it's about 9:30. We are going to pick up, it's the day before, so we have to go pick up our hoop-de-doo tickets from the concierge here at the hotel for our dinner show tomorrow that we're going to. And then we're going to, we have to get a magic band replaced. Lance lost Matthew's by accident a couple of days ago, and we've been using a card since then. It would just be easier to have the band. They told us the hotel could replace it, and we just haven't had time to go down there. We've been busy ever since then, so we're gonna go do that, and then we think we're gonna go over to Hollywood Studios for just like 2 or 3 hours. Try and catch a couple of the shows, because the day we did Hollywood Studios, Aaron just wanted to spend so much time in Toy Story Land, and so we did. But what that means is that we didn't see a lot of shows, and there are a lot of shows there. So to fit them all in without us stressing, we're gonna go over and try and catch 1 or 2 of them today. Even if we can just knock 1 or 2 out, it's gonna help us on our last Hollywood Studios day. We had today planned as a complete Epcot day, but we really have done well there. We have a couple of characters that we put off seeing till the second day. We have to watch the American Adventure, and there's 4 countries that we didn't officially stop in. So aside from that, we've done everything there at least once. So we're going back and doing soaring this afternoon, and then we have dinner there. So we're just gonna hop after we do this. This is why we like having the park hopper. Some years we don't use it hardly at all. Some years, like this year, we use it a lot. So all of our days that we went and caught those special characters at Magic Kingdom, we wouldn't have been able to do without the park hopper. Because, you know, one day we went and saw Robin Hood, and we walked right back out of the park and went somewhere else. So it's nice to have that flexibility. It's nice to have that flexibility that today that we know we were a little behind at Hollywood Studios, that we can go back there and get caught up because we're ahead at another park, if that makes sense. So, but we're just trying to relax and enjoy it. We may go back to Epcot the last day a little bit because we love it there, but it could be our last day at Epcot. So we're gonna really take in everything tonight so that if we don't get to go back there, we feel like we're satisfied. We just love going to all of them. Like Lance had the realization today that we had fewer days left than we've been here, which is always a kind of a sad thing. I said, yeah, but look at how many days there still are left. So it's exciting. Anyways, we're going in to get our tickets for Hoop-de-Doo. I will see you in a bit. Coming into the Little Mermaid show to get ready for our show back home, right?
Yeah.
Like we'll get some good ideas.
Yeah, for my story about Ariel and Gordon.
Now we can go.
All right. We'll
So-
see you later.
Yeah, and he saved the sea and the fishes.
We're here in the theater. What's this, Aaron? What are we gonna watch? Ariel? Mermaid?
Ariel.
Here we go.
I do wish I could have the lasers that they have here to do the underwater effect when we get home. Maybe one day. But our rock looks as good as this.
And in my studies, I wanted to be.
I want to see you jump around with your hands in the air. You can hop up and down, all the way love. Cause it's DJ Stressful, it's all about you. Roll my arms shot, roll my arms shot. Oh, roll my arms shot. Do the DJ shuffle, do the DJ shuffle. DJ shuffle. We're gonna have a party for me and you. You make up the dance, you do what you
0 to 100. You keep coming out.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for dancing with us. Don't forget to keep on dancing all the way out those doors.
What do you think?
No, where's my bite?
It's a cannoli. And this is a what?
Peanut butter and jelly verine.
What's a verine?
I think it just means it's in a glass, because Vera has a glass.
Oh, okay.
It's like a pudding, I think. It's good. Matthew, you want to try this peanut butter and jelly pudding?
It's not a peanut butter and jelly milkshake.
It's
not bad,
it's
though.
like pudding. It's like it's got some like peanut butter chunks on the top. It's not peanuts.
You remember the peanut butter and jelly milkshake?
It's kind of like that. Sort
Try a
of.
bite of it.
There's not anything in this that you don't like, but I don't know if you'll like this or not.
Bear and Bunny are on their second pizza. We had an extra meal, and so we got them an extra pizza to share. Here goes the bear on his growth spurt. Pigeon.
Just walking over to see Joy and Sadness with the bear and his little Kermie from the Muppet Babies. Aaron, can you and Kermie? What did he say? Can you tell everybody hello? Oh, is Kermit saying hello? We're going to see Joy and Sadness and Baymax. We're going to hit Club Cool for some soft drinks. And then we're going to go to Figment and maybe Nemo before going over to catch the American Adventure. And our dinner at San Angel Inn at 6:15, which is inside the Pyramid of Mexico. And I am so looking forward to some of their iced tea. They have the best iced tea. It really does taste different than other iced tea in the park. It reminds me of like when my mom would make sun-brewed iced tea. It's just there's something about it that's really, really great. So I'm looking forward to that. It's 98 degrees out. The heat index says it's 108 to 109 today. We're feeling it. So we almost threw the towel in and called it a day when we were leaving MGM Hollywood Studios. I keep doing that. It'll always be MGM to me. But we ended up persevering, coming to Epcot, and we're glad we did because there's a lot fewer people here. The crowds aren't near as bad, and everything's kind of indoors, so we can stay in where it's cool. So Hollywood Studios, just so much of it right now is in the heat. But anyways, we're walking into see Joy and Sadness now. See you in a bit. Bye.
Hey guys! Hello, Sadness. How are you? You look like you're not terribly happy today. Can she give her a hug?
Dad!
Can you give Sadness a hug?
Dad!
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yes, sir.
Dad!
Yes.
Ah!
Are you having a Sadness? Yes. Say yes. The answer to that question is definitely yes.
Yes, definitely Goofball Island. It's got a lot.
all the islands. Look, there's the memories. Oh, wow.
your book back too, buddy?
Say hello to her. Trade her out and take the other book. So, hold it for her. No, she's got it. Get down. That's Riley. We're watching what's happening right now for Riley. There's Joy's kid. Yeah,
Now all of a sudden he's ready. Okay. And let's let Sadness sign for the books, and you can see Joy for a minute.
You see Joy? She's so
Do you want
happy.
to see Joy?
Joy in with sadness. Take a picture.
Soy!
Joy!
Joy.
Soy! Soy!
What do you want to tell her?
Dad!
Yes, baby.
And this
Back at Dream Studio.
cheese.
Yeah, you're ready. I know. Stand right here. Let's get in here. It's okay.
Nice and squished together. A good family island portrait. Your camera first.
Here. And hold those feelings.
Raise your mouth.
Good job.
Hey, you don't want hugs from Joy and Sadness?
Yes, big birthday hugs.
Dad.
A group hug?
Yes, group hugs. Good thinking. Oh, thank you. Keep making memories for Joy and Sadness.
Here we go. What are we riding, Matthew?
I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello, on your tour, you'll see how 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go, please, please, please?
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay, come on, everybody. Here we go.
The things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit it.
With your IGMENT, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to sight than meets the eye.
This is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win one sandwich!
Don't! Yeah, that really stinks.
Of course not! The no is no! But imagination is a blast! Imagination. A dream can be a dream come true. With just that spark. Look at all the big fans!
Hey, Aaron, which way? That way? What's that? What do we want to ride? Ride what?
Dad.
What's that?
Dad. Mom.
Yes.
Eat.
To eat. But first, what are we going to ride? What do we want to ride? What is that? Aaron, what's this that we're going to? You want to go to the ball?
Nemo.
Nemo. Okay.
Dad.
Mom.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom. Mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Uh-huh.
Mom.
Yes, what do you want?
Eat.
Eat.
Hey,
Do you want to go eat or ride Nemo first?
Nemo.
First Nemo, then eat? All right.
Their aunt helped me appear in like
I
that.
got a treat today because they're going to let me have a margarita and still have some steam, which is my favorite to eat. But this is the first part of the puppy roast they guys that the boys love. That Aaron's finally riding again. Matthew, say hi.
Hi.
Over some candlelight here. Aaron, is that your puppy toy? Say hi.
Hi.
Are you excited? What did you end up ordering? I missed it.
Tacos al pastor.
Tacos al pastor, which is
Pastor marinated pork and got esquites, corn, all that
I
stuff.
heard this taste. You told me that, so I'm gonna get some out of that.
It's really good.
Hey everybody. We had a great meal at San Angel Inn tonight. It was wonderful. Well, ours was wonderful. Matthew did not like his macaroni there. He said it was too stringy. But ours was good. I had the combination thing. I could not decide what was the best off of there. Thank goodness I had Lance help me with it. But I still ate way more than I should have. He had a tacos al pastor, which he said was really, really good. We both loved it. We always love that meal. There's only been one time that we've ever gone that we've not had a good time, and it wasn't really about the meal itself. It was more about the service that day. But like I said, we've been going there since 2006, and one time in all those years, so it's pretty good. Pretty good bet for us. There's another restaurant there in the Mexico Pavilion we really love too, but given the choice, we always tend to go to San Angel because it's the classic and it's got the pyramid inside. It's just so relaxing there. So we were gonna go try and catch the American Adventure, but we're a little late to get over there for it. So we're gonna come back another day and catch that show. It's the only thing here in Epcot besides visiting a few of the KidCot stations that we've not done. We are electing instead to go back and do Soarin'. We have a FastPass for that. And then get out of the park before it closes in the fireworks because Aaron really can't stand the fireworks. So we're gonna go do that and then hop a bus back home. We have a rest day tomorrow. We're planning to go to a water park. We don't know if we'll go back to Tai-Ping Lagoon or if we'll go to Blizzard Beach and maybe play mini golf. Either way is a good thing for us. And then tomorrow night we have Hoop-Dee-Doo tickets, which we're really excited about. So anyways, we will catch you when we're back to the room or maybe when we're on Soarin'. What'd you think of yours, Dad?
It was very good. It had too many roommates.
I know.
To get down there.
It was just so good. Okay, anyways, we're making the walk back. See you later. So I turned on so you can get that view of the ball coming back. We got our last ride on Soarin' Inn. We did not make it all the way before the fireworks, though. Another look at my little light up tiles I love. Heading to the bus, going home to rest before tomorrow's activities. Y'all, we are some tired folks. We had a long day today. We started at Hollywood Studios, not MGM.
Oh no, it's been like 3 weeks ago.
I don't know. That was it was
This
just
this
this morning.
morning.
So, but we did. What all did we do there?
Sweated,
It was so hot.
heat exhaustion,
Was it?
108 heat index.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we were ready to throw in the towel and call it a day from there. I'm glad we persevered and went on to. So wait, you say it in Shakespeare, persever.
Mm-hmm.
Persevered on to Hollywood Studios. But we did quite a bit at Hollywood Studios today before we moved to Epcot. We did, we saw The Voyage of the Little Mermaid.
We got rained on. That was very nice.
Yeah, that was really nice.
In the building.
And I just have to say that my Kennebeth that's playing Ariel when we get home blew this girl completely out of the water. I just, in general, I'm not impressed with the Ariels at Disney, which is sad because I grew up like loving that show, but they all just sound so light and tinny. Ariel's just very important to me. You know, she was my princess when I was growing up because of this. So
No,
they
none
don't
of the
sound
little
well.
Ariels watch your vlog.
Support with your diaphragm. And some of you, not the one today, but some of you need to go over the words daily because I have 3 times seen an Ariel mess up the words. And not just the fact that the words are different because it's the abbreviated version, like mess up the words.
But I've never seen Eric mess up his lines.
It's because his lines are dubbed. And his poor wig, our wig for our Eric is much better. My Grotto Rocks look very similar. I just wish I had the money for the special effects that they have, because then my show would be like golden.
Good lasers.
Yeah. So if you don't know me in real life, or if you aren't aware of what's going on back home, we're doing Disney's The Little Mermaid August 9th.
Yeah,
9th. Don't be a bad advertisement.
Tickets,
August
$10
9th
pre-sale.
through 11th at the Sulphur Springs ISD Auditorium, which was formerly the Hopkins County Regional Civic Center.
bit.ly/mermaid7542 for tickets.
Look at him. He is a walking advertisement, just with the wrong dates. So it's a great show. We do a really big show every year, and this year is The Little Mermaid. And my Ariel is absolutely, she sounds better than any of the ones at Disney. And she loves The Little Mermaid like I do. So all the little mannerisms, the little thing that Ariel does in the show, she does them because this is her favorite. I have been so blessed the past 3 years to have the most amazing lead actors. I had a wonderful Belle Gaston and the Beast when we did Beauty and the Beast. I had a perfect Bert and Banks family and Mary last year. And then this year, I've just been blessed again. So,
You've been blessed with a great cast, top to bottom.
yeah. So anyways, we saw Little Mermaid for research, even though our show is practically done.
So IRS,
when we
that's
get
why we're
home.
writing off this whole trip. It was for research.
I wish.
Legit.
But anyways, what do you want to say hi? You just want us to be off. We're almost done. So anyways, we did that. We saw the new Disney Junior Dance Party show. We saw the Muppets, which were fabulous. And Matthew chose for one of his surprises that he had left a Kermie Muppet Baby, which made me so happy as a child of the 80s and 90s. Oh, the Muppet Babies. But we did all that this morning, and we got to ride Slinky Dog Dash once. Then we hopped over to Epcot, even though we almost bailed. And it was great that we did. There were no crowds at Epcot at all. We walked on to pretty much everything. The things that we did, and we had FastPasses for. So we did all of our favorite attractions in Future World again. Also went over to dinner at San Angel Inn, which was absolutely hip what? What do you need?
What's wrong?
What do you need?
Hey.
We're about to get your bath. Anyways, we had dinner at Sun on Hill Inn, which was absolutely perfect. It was wonderful, and we didn't get to see American Adventure. We may go back, but what was sad was that tonight was when we had to say farewell to the ball. Because even if we go back to watch American Adventure, which is the only thing we've missed, we won't see the ball again at night because we have plans the next 2 days. We're in the park at night. So we took all our farewell pictures. Adios, ball. Until the next trip. I love Spaceship Earth, and we got to ride that again today, and I wasn't sure if we would get to have time, so that was good.
I only dozed off for about a third of the ride this time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm improving my record. I love it, but it's too easy to fall asleep.
It's just so relaxing in there. So that's kind of scary if you fell asleep on part of it. You had the bear.
I had my arm moving the whole time. So I like every time he moved.
That's why you weren't pushing the buttons at the end for your future. You weren't asleep. Okay. Makes so much sense. Yes. We're ready for bath time.
Mama.
Bath time. Unused. Okay, we've got some unused if you want some. Anyways, tomorrow we have an off day. I know. Honest. I know. Apple juice. It's his thing. On juice. Honest. Oh. You get to look at yourself. Honest.
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
Dog.
That's his new thing. Anyways, tomorrow we don't know if we're going to actually go through with our plan to go to the water park or whether we may stay around the hotel and just swim here. We have Hoop-de-Doo musical review tomorrow night, which is really, really exciting because, fun fact, my first ever paid job was in a melodrama company. And Lance and I started dating actually when we were both in this melodrama company, and so
now we don't get paid for our melodrama. We just bring it with us everywhere.
Anyways, so it's really neat. I went to it 2 years ago. My mom surprised me with tickets, and so I surprised Lance with tickets this time for the dinner show, the Hoop-de-Doo musical review, because I thought it would just be something fun and us going back to our country melodrama roots, and so he's really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. The boys, Matthew seems to be, we've reminded him what it is. It was 2 years ago, so he seems to remember it some, but we'll keep you posted on all of that. Thank you for going with us on our journey and everything, and we hope you're enjoying it. We're having a great time. We're at the point now that we have fewer days left than we've fewer days. We've been here longer than we have days left. So
counting our travel days home, we have 1/3 of our trip left. I just calculated it.
Oh, you just muted.
Two-thirds of it's gone, 1/3 of it's still to go.
Look at you.
Well, a little math.
He's so smart. Anyways, we're gonna sign off, get these boys bath time, and get them to bed so that we can rest for whatever we decide to do tomorrow. Matthew, do you want to say anything to everyone?
Peace out. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.